Yo, what up? Welcome back. Oh, let me fix my headphones. Welcome back to another video. That boy Omeezy hating on someone you never met is insane. It's about that like DDG did a video with his haters or whatever, and they all like in person talking to him why they don't like him. I remember watching the video, but or seeing a few clips or something. Let's see what Omeezy was talking about for show.
In
Or no, I
space
did
where you can
watch
say
majority of
whatever
it,
you
but
want
like I
because there's always
skimmed
a
through it.
screen in front of you with no
Oh,
consequences
like, comment, subscribe, check out the videos on the channel, and yeah, let's do it.
or repercussions for your actions.
What's my middle name? You don't know about me. So how the you hate me? Have we had a conversation? Have I shook your hand? Have I took you on a date? Have I even talked to you? Have I slid in your DM? You don't know me from a can of paint. So how can you form an opinion based off a blog post or whatever the you seen online? You don't know.
They say everyone is entitled to an opinion, but sometimes these opinions are just invalid and honestly a reflection of what your life is as opposed to the people that you view. And rarely ever do people get the opportunity to be in the same places and spaces as the content creators that they criticize. Because we know what would happen. People would either switch up their stances or it would go a totally different way.
Yeah, you know it's gonna go a totally different way. I think with a lot of people, they see certain things online and they just run with it without really having much of a context. Or like a lot of people be following, bro. It's so many followers. They say one thing about someone, and they immediately just run with it.
Hey Jay, how you doing, sir?
Nah, you be hating on me.
I love your ass in real life, bro. Let me tell you. We can talk
You
about,
gonna love someone in real life, but hate on them on the net is insane, though. I'm
you
telling
know,
you.
we can't.
Man, you get no. You don't be going on the internet talking crazy, and then you say you love me in real life.
No, I
That's
love
not
your ass in real
love.
life. But let me tell you something, DD. I love your ass in real life, real talk.
Fine.
But sometimes
Yeah, I'd have hung up.
you be doing stuff that don't be right.
It's okay, it's okay. You know,
But you know, we can't talk about that. We can't talk about all that stuff. You know. What you say?
Now you can't talk about it. Ooh. Hey.
No recording, no recording, no recording, no recording, no recording.
That's when the dub monster got on, bro. I forgot about doodoo garbage. Like I forgot the term doodoo garbage. I forgot about that.
parasocial epidemic that we haven't discussed on this channel. So when DDG brought on 4 of his biggest haters onto his platform to have a real conversation with him, I thought that it was
Bro, y'all need, maybe I'll react to it or something. Oh, I already kind of watched it. I don't even know if I'm gonna really react to it, but bro, I'm telling y'all, watch it. It's some of the most dumbest what are y'all talking about, bro? Like, they're just, hold on, he probably gonna bring it up.
interesting, and I definitely had to tap in.
That's your
And I'll let y'all know.
Y'all get on the internet and y'all think y'all know something. Y'all see something and y'all run with it. And then y'all base your opinion and y'all liking on somebody based off that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't know about me from a can of paint. When this camera on, I'm a completely different. You don't know what's going on.
Oh
You knew
wait,
this channel-
damn, my fault, yo. I didn't even know I wasn't even full screen. My bad. Hold on.
Please hit the subscribe button. It'll make
My
the redness
fault.
in my eye go away, and it'll go a long way for the channel and the community. Now, back to the video. Now, I exist on the internet. Some would even say that I am chronically online, borderline parasocial myself. But I understand how people are getting their emotions and feelings of different creators, different celebrities, different athletes, based on clips they see of social media. Small glimpses of these people. So when I saw all 46 minutes of this DDG video, yeah, I saw all 46 minutes of this DDG video. I kind of
That's
already
those
had
46
an
minutes?
idea
Yeah, I
as to
definitely skimmed
how
through
these
it.
people came to formulate these opinions on him, because it's how people formulate opinions about anything in 2026. Rest in peace to 2025. It's based off of following somebody else who is adjacent in the space and consuming a bunch of clips and then ultimately drawing conclusions.
Dad content era, and I would have watched that shit happily. I love a present dad content. You know what I'm saying? You could have gotten brand deals from the diapers, from the wipes, from the play places. You know what I'm saying? I would have loved. I would have.
Bro, yeah, I remember this. Bro, she pissed me off so much. Fam, what is she talking about? She is upset at bro because he basically did advertise his son enough to get sponsor deals with Pampers and diapers, and she don't have enough dad content. Then why don't you just look up his dad content? Bro has a bunch of content like with his son. Like, he was even getting criticized for bringing his son on stream. Like, I genuinely don't understand what she was talking about. She was also the same person that I think was saying something about like, oh, you could have done so much with Indian Love, but you just have her sitting on your lap and stream. Bro, you don't know these people. What does she want him to do with her on the stream? You know what I'm saying? You wanted to go crazy? Like, no, bruh. Like, and on top of that, too, we know what type of person and character Indian Love is. You know what I'm saying? With all these different type of, let's say, social media influencers or figures, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You could have done more of. Like, come on, man. Do better. Like, that was literally a horrible reason.
Shit up. Now I don't watch any of your content or listen to your music. That's what I'm saying.
You don't
That's
watch
why
any
I'm
of his
like, I would
content because
love
you
to that from
don't see no
But
dad
then You
content?
got him sitting on your lap during stream. You know what I'm saying?
Am I getting rage baited? Real life guy.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not
I
I'm
was
trying to
dead
tell you what I
ass
wanted to see from you,
confused.
and it's. I don't hate you, but it's like you ain't done nothing to make me like you more. You know what I'm
Dad
saying?
content, right?
Right.
Okay, that's what's up. Cool. Well, maybe after this you can type in DDG dad, and then maybe you can find some clips that'll make you see some dad content or something.
It ain't good enough. It ain't popped up on my shit yet. You know what I'm saying?
But that's
It's the
what
fact
I'm,
that DDG
bro.
is a-
That is literally what I'm saying, though. If you don't, bro, because it doesn't pop up on your feed, you don't watch it. That doesn't even make sense, bro. If that's something you wanted to see, go and search it up on TikTok or clips or YouTube, wherever. Go search it up. I promise you, there's compilations there. I don't even understand why she wouldn't. It genuinely doesn't even make sense to me. Like, bro, what?
absent father.
That means you don't even want to actually watch the
I don't
video.
think that there is a
You just
problem
want to
with
see clips.
criticizing the actual content that they put out. Hey, this was a potentially dumb decision. Hey, this
Right.
might have went too far.
And
et
that's
cetera,
nothing
et
wrong
cetera.
with doing
But
that
basing
either.
your opinions of this man by how many videos you see with him and his son is insane. Talking about how the algorithm doesn't even show it to you is out of this world. Now, you would assume that she would come to this conclusion about DDG based on her following him and not seeing this content. But no, in the video, that person confirms that they don't even follow DDG. All they do is follow people adjacent
Listen
to
to
DDG,
DDG,
and that's
yeah.
how they come to these conclusions.
Just say, did you scroll and see me? Did I just say that? So stop lying.
though. That was more indie. India.
What?
We follow India. We follow India. And you just
And y'all don't.
Yeah, that's what you known for now, gang?
Call India right now.
Why would I call that girl?
This is so weird.
I said we follow her. I said we don't know her. I said why would I call that girl because we don't know her?
Exactly.
We follow her. She cool.
I don't know her.
Exactly. You can't call neither one of the girls you named. You can't text them. If I FaceTime either one of them right now, would they know you? No.
Yeah, this is just a weird situation.
Which is
I don't think
insane.
that this situation just exists in
Which
the
is insane. But that's why I'm saying they're basing their opinion off of someone just because they follow someone that follows them. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, especially to a certain fan bases, they just paint certain people in a certain light, like DDG and all these other people. Especially people that have a certain, let's say, appeal to them, like DDG. Like, he gets a lot of unnecessary hate. Granted, he does get a lot of hate for certain things that he do that are a little fluky, but hey, you know what I mean? That's the internet life.
scope of DDG. He's just the first person to actively have what seems to be real life haters in front of him and address them. I think that this is a content creation wide problem. Whether you be Kai Cenat, Agent 00, Duke Dennis, Blackboy Max, Ron, Lacey, Silky, any content creator out there. There's a level of people who will genuinely look at how visibly successful you are, whether it be the money, cars, clothes, lifestyle, confidence, how boisterous you are, you know, talking about these different situations, not downplaying your success, and then draw some sort of conclusion about you. Now, make no mistake, DDG has been in his fair share of negative moments throughout 2025. He's had his private relationship he put on blast through the interactions with him and Hallie and the son and stuff that I don't necessarily want to get into. And I've talked about it on this channel before and how people can become really parasocial and draw conclusions about that situation and any situation any of these creators are in as a whole. But that doesn't mean it's right nonetheless. The internet wants you to perform a certain way. And as I watch this video, that's one of my biggest takeaways. This person wants more dad content. This person wants the music to sound a certain way. This person wants you to date a certain person and be with this person, look like this, be more humble, apologize consistently, over explain, etc., etc. Literally, one of the first criticisms was, hey, I don't like your music because it's not meaningful and intentful to me. Like, I wanted it to sound like music that I specifically find intentful.
Yeah, but like, if the whole thing with that is like, bro, if you want to listen to stuff like that, why don't you listen to stuff like that? Like, why does this person have to be something that you want? You feel me? Like, you don't know this person. This person doesn't owe you anything. That is their own music and their own creation. why does it have to be something you want? You could have said you don't like it because you feel like it's lacking substance or something, right? But why are you saying like you want that? Like, bro, like he's supposed to bend to your will. He's supposed to accommodate you, bro. It's his own thing. What?
I do like it, but I just don't find it intentional. What?
Like, you have
Yeah,
no
and
intent.
in some ways you say like you like it and don't like it. Like, bro, it make no damn sense.
In your music, and that's why I hate you. I'm gonna be honest.
That's why you hate you,
Music is an art form, and I feel like
bro. And hate is such a crazy word to use. You hate him because like what? That's why you hate him, bro. Said that shit with a straight face. Like,
have no
yeah,
intent behind it.
so dumb
You
ass.
don't,
No
like,
intent.
like your albums, I listened to it back before I came here. Every time I turn that on, one of my homies talking about DDG, like right off rip. It's not even a game. And you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I don't think you really that bad as a person, but when it comes to your music, it's just something that I don't really mess with. It's just like there's no intent. What's the design behind it? What's the creativity?
What
Where's
kind
it
of
at?
criticism is this? That shit just didn't even make any sense. That
That's
was
what I'm
literally
saying.
just him rambling on
About
for
nothing.
a long period of time, not saying anything. After consuming the 46 minutes of the video, the hate ranged from not liking the music, not giving us enough quality dad content, you know, being an absent father, to not dealing with India Love in how these people thought that he should deal
should've,
with
yeah.
India Love, which is also very
Yeah,
strange.
how to deal with someone y'all don't know and another grown person, fam. Like some people be on the internet too much, bro. Like you cannot get invested in stuff like this because then you just start sounding and becoming an actual bot. Like what?
Even what I presume, somebody had criticisms about his relationship with Hallie, and he ultimately didn't
Oh
address it on the
yeah, I
platform.
think I
And the
seen
conclusion
that.
that I came away with is the same conclusion that DDG came
Wait,
away
did they
with,
say it on
which
there?
is the same conclusion that I come away with for a lot of people that overtly hate on the internet for these celebrities. These people
Yeah.
just don't know him, and they have no real reason to hate.
You gonna have to know.
When you leave this
though.
goddamn house, I don't give a fuck if you become the weekend. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo. That don't make me no less successful, nigga. I'm still gonna be him. That's what you gotta understand. It don't matter how much you hate, how much you don't like me, I'ma always be that nigga. That's why niggas don't like me.
In your
Because
head.
you see how strong my personality is?
He said,
I don't give a
in
fuck
your
what
head.
you talking about. I don't give a fuck if you don't like
But it said in your head, bro, fam. Everyone, and I don't even like overly like DDG does do some fluky stuff though. For sure, he does do some things that make him come off a certain way. But like at the end of the day, that's his content. You feel me? Now, there's certain things like with this type of stuff. I think just it's hard for people to draw a line between because they're so parasocial and they're so personable and they stream everything they do. It's hard for people to like kind of like bridge the gap between like it's certain things you don't cross with them. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for people to understand that, especially like the younger audience. They don't. You know what I'm saying? They think they can do that.
my music, you can't fuck with me in real life. Plain and simple. What's my middle name? You don't know shit about me. So how the fuck can you hate me? Have we had a conversation? Have I shook your hand? Have I took you on a date? Have I even talked to you? Have I slid in your DM? You don't know me from a can of paint, so how can you form an opinion based off a blog post or whatever the fuck you seen online? You don't know. So for the next nigga you try to judge based off of what you see online, meet him first before you form an opinion. Now, I know this is a bad impression, and I expect y'all to leave this bitch hating me some more, except him. That's the only nigga that probably ain't gonna hate me when he leave this bitch. But I want y'all to. That's fine. That's cool. Or you might say, you know what? Let me do a little bit more research on this nigga. Or let me listen to another song. Let me see if I was tripping. Let me see why this nigga just hit 100 million streams on his second song today. Why he just do that today? Just on one Spotify. One Spotify song, 100 million. Oh, okay, cool. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm what?
Oh, you true.
Okay, yeah.
Tweaking.
Geeking.
You know
nigga,
his
I
lyrics?
Hey, I'm
Exactly.
letting you know.
I know.
That shit is not actually. That's all right.
I think it's a situation where it's like
See,
a gift
like,
and a
bro.
curse. Sure, you get all this fame, notoriety.
I don't even like rock with or even listen to DDG, bro. That's the thing. Like, not rock with. That make no sense. I don't even listen to DDG for real. Well, not listen. What am I talking about? I don't even like. Well, I don't really care for none of these people. Like, I don't know them. But honestly, you know what I'm saying? I'm just indifferent to it. But it just sounds. I'm just calling it how I see it though. Like, bro, what are they talking about? You feel me? Like, why? I think in a lot of ways, the hate that bro do get is like a trend. It's just a trend for people to hate him and hate his music and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a trend, so they're just gonna do that.
All these supporters and all this other stuff, and those people become parasocial in their own way, which is a whole different conversation because they take it way too far. The blind list offense, you know, the idolization type situation, that's strange. But then on the flip side, you get these haters who are talking about you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, who believe in platforms like Kick Champs, who believe in the DDG clips, who watch videos, honestly, like I make, and take it to the next level. I try my hardest on this channel not to make any character judgments about people. I'm not calling DDG a deadbeat dad in the whole DDG and Halle custody battle situation. That's just weird to me. I just don't know them enough to make those types of statements. Sure, sometimes I'll call a spade a spade. Like if you come out there and say something homophobic, I'm not gonna wait to see more evidence to really say that you're homophobic. I think that's crazy. But for some of these people saying stuff like, oh, this person doesn't love their mom, or they don't care about the music, or they're just money farming, like stuff like that to me is stupid. It's unnecessary, and it exposes more about the consumer as opposed to, you know, the people that are putting out the product, especially these people who take it to a whole nother level. We're not talking about regular hate. Black Boy Max even noted how,
Yeah, you just gotta take it to somewhere where it's like you just gotta keep on pushing and just ignore it. Cause I guarantee, like, even, and I think he was saying that in the video too, like that I watched, like when something about like you probably don't care right now how much hate you get, right? Or even for people that do care about how much hate they get, it's like, fam, it's probably amplified so much because it's millions of people, bro, hating on him. Like, that you don't know. He can't put a face to a name. He can't do none of that. He can't even say anything back to them. The only thing he can say is y'all broke. That he rich and all this. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't know y'all. He can't say anything to y'all or about y'all. So it's just that it just look at it like you are gonna care. Eventually, it doesn't matter who you are. But I'm telling you, I don't care. But I promise you, if there's millions of people telling me something about myself, and I don't think, and it's not true, bro, yeah, I'm gonna be like, fam, y'all tripping. You feel me? Y'all tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on.
it's a totally different level when it comes to DDG specific.
You are gonna care no matter who you are.
Aside energy and emotion for a guy that they don't know.
The best shit, bro. Like, everything about DDG, I fucking hate, bro.
Hate?
Why do you hate his music? The music's fucking ass, bro. Like, it just pisses me off, bro. Like, if I hear it, I just want to fucking smash them.
Oh,
Smack 'em?
Alcoholics.
Oh, yo, one thing I will say,
Smack him is
niggas
crazy.
who hate DDG,
Nigga want to put harm on
like,
him.
it's not
Man,
just
they
like
don't know.
I don't like that nigga. They hate this nigga, yo.
No.
I'm not gonna say who I had a combo with recently, who it was, but I had a combo with a nigga who was talking about how much he despises DDG music. But he was going hard. His whole vibe changed. It's a chill nigga. He started getting passionate. I'm like, yo, gang, like, there's no way, bro. Yo, he's going in, like. I'm like, yo, bro, like, bro, that shit had me weak. I'm like, yo, gang, there's no way you this passionate, bro.
I think a shift that we're gonna see going into this year is that content creators specifically are gonna be very strategic as to how open they are, how engaging they are with their community and their fan bases. Simply because, you know, why would I self-inflict that much trauma and that much harm to my own mental health and potentially physical health in some of these people regards by allowing these people who have been haters or
Bro, damn near threatening him, man. They don't know
my world and into my life. DDG has already taken those steps to deleting his own Twitter comms, and I think that we'll see other content creators do something similar, whether it be deleting Twitter comms or taking away YouTube videos, not going to conventions, etc., etc.
Where it's gonna go? It ain't gonna be on Twitter, because honestly, I used to come in this motherfucker every goddamn day, and I stream out this motherfucker. Everything cool, it's lit. Now I can't even be in this bitch for 5 seconds. Y'all talking about some bullshit that could have got me banned. Y'all talking about some other shit, this negative shit, meme house this, meme house that, blah blah blah. Everybody cracking jokes, thinking shit cool and funny, but the jokes got hate behind it. Why would I allow myself to get hated on in some shit I created?
That's facts.
I agree.
Goodbye.
Now, I know that some people might argue that like DDG brought all this onto itself, and so do a lot of other content creators. And I think that there's some validity to this. Painting yourself as the villain in your younger days can yield to higher views, higher subscribers, more quote unquote perceived motion. And that whole if you can't beat them, then join them mentality actually
it's
can
more
work
eyes though.
well in your
oh damn, I was trying to pause it. It was like it's more eyes though. The problem is with that is like you get more eyes for sure, you get more views, especially starting out. But the problem with that is though, it's like you're like bound to always almost be in every type of drama there is, just because of who you are. You feel me? And it's hard for you to try to be personable when like you know what I mean. When you have that resume around you, like you don't want to always have to come on stream and be rah rah rah. Like sometimes you just want to chill, and it's hard to do that. You feel me? Like with all the beefs and all this everything you've been in, it's just gonna be hard to do that. But that's the fan base that he made coming up. You know what I'm saying? But
favor type beat. But what I can say is that as you age, as you become more mature, stuff like that gets old. It gets tiring. People don't want to have to put up with this stuff. And I think the shift that a lot of content creators saw in the past year is that I'm trying to be more mature and take on real life things, you know, whether it be family, relationships, you know, business ventures, whatever it is. And I have to run into and talk to people who have formed opinions based on internet clips, misplaced captions, and false narratives. So yeah, DDG didn't just confront the haters, he confronted people who made this level of success and fame possible for it. People are too deep, and that's because they were trained to be too deep. And ultimately, at the end of the day, I think a lot of the hate is based out of envy and jealousy. As the video concluded for DDG's addressing of his haters, the people on those platforms showed a level of jealousy for the position that DDG was in because they all, you know, said that they would do something different, etc., etc. Now, he gave them the opportunity to shout themselves out, which I thought was pretty decently cool on the channel.
However, whatever reason y'all hate me for, bruh, I hope it's validated, okay? But I want y'all to know this is gonna be the biggest platform you ever been on.
The girl in the red haven't said anything.
Congratulations. And I guarantee after you see these clips,
why is she like,
you end up on the damn shade room or whatever the and you smiling, jumping, doing backflips and all. Look at that. Look. That's all they want. That's all they want.
That's weird, bro.
I wish I could do a
That's
backflip.
all they want.
That's so weird.
All they want is a response. All they want is motherfuckers.
At least the one dude in the back
to be
ain't smiling.
in my spotlight.
I
That's
rock with
all
that.
y'all want. You're excited. You can't wait
to be here.
That's why you're here.
That's
You've been waiting 20 minutes for your ass, like
20 minutes. Whoop-de-doo. You get.
exactly.
Huh?
What am I excited for?
Eyeballs.
She's smiling less than me.
Eyeballs. You excited for eyeballs. All y'all want to be content creators, artists, and all this other shit. That's why you're here. Because you want eyeballs that I have. If you read this chat right now, y'all would have been left. These folks on y'all ass.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's a good thing I don't give a
Ray want to get cracked, bro? Who? Bro, it's fam. They're just dope.
You gonna give a
That's what I'm saying, bro. You gonna care when it's millions of people on your ass, bro, and flooding your messages. You go on the social media, you love to scroll on and be on and clips and seeing everyone hating on you, bro. You don't care. Telling you.
She think these just whatever. Okay, you're gonna. I would happily shout your Instagrams out.
But ultimately, I think there's a big shift in the internet that's coming. DDG's doing a tour of Africa, starting off in Lagos, Nigeria, and I think that we'll see a more positive side of him. And you come up with whatever conclusion that you want to, but I do know one thing for sure, is that the people that hate on these content creators, I'm talking about.
Damn, bro, IRL has been going stupid, bro. Do they even like to see the IRL ones where you just going out, just enjoying yourself? You gotta fly to Nigeria, doing world tours. Damn, bro, IRL content is cooked.
Real hate, not criticism of the action, but the people that put aside emotions and a part of their heart in order to dedicate time, effort, and energy
to someone they don't know.
These content
to someone they don't know. Anyway, that's probably all. Like, comment, subscribe, check out the other videos on the channel. Y'all be safe, y'all be easy, y'all be smooth. Appreciate